Hi, good evening everybody. Hope you've had a wonderful Jubilant Saturday. Ready for another dose of the Bible. Your only other dose for today. Hope you've had a wonderful Jubilant Saturday and ready for the evening to get here and ready to look forward to what the glorious Lord's Day Sunday is going to have tomorrow. But here is your part 2 of episode 960. And we're going to be learning about a new beginning from Monica LaRose, derived from Psalm 120 verse 1 to 121 verse 2. And let me take a look at that real quick. I'm wondering about that. 120 has 7 verses, and then 121 to verse 2, it's just the first 2 verses, and 121 has 8 verses. I thought they were just short chapters, but all of 120, and then the first 2 verses of 121. Okay. I had to look at that, see how it was. So it's Psalm 120, 1 through 7, and then 121 verses 1 and 2. And yes, I am a little bit clean shaven than I was in the last set of recordings for Thursday and Friday. I finally cleaned myself up. I was supposed to be clean Thursday and Friday's recordings, but I didn't get to it. But I got to it Friday morning. I was able to get in there and try my new shaver, and it weird. It's that one that as it cuts, it sucks the hair into a little receptacle. So the hair don't fall. It sucks most of the hair into the little thing. And then when it gets full, you pop it open and clean it out. Which is pretty cool. But the way it was thick on my face, as I pulled that thing up the first time, I didn't feel it cutting. But then when I looked again, you could see a streak where it was short. I'm like, hey, it works. And I kept going, and finally got clean, and then I had to grab my regular shaver, the trimmer that I was using to shorten it before I shaved the rest of it. I didn't get the closeness, but I just got I just shortened it down to the bare minimum. But that thing worked pretty good. It cut it, and you didn't even feel it cutting. All you know, you see the area where it cut. You know how you do you mow grass, real thick, and then when you mow a strip, you see that the shorter strip. That's the way that was. But it was pretty cool. Once I figured how to open it to clean it out. First time I ever used it, and trying to figure it out, and I know how to use it now, so. But I look pretty good now. I look better than what I was. But today is part 2 of episode. This one is part 2 of episode 960, and we're going to be learning about a new beginning. So if you're excited about this one, smash the like button. Liking the video will help it out in many other ways. Also, remember the like. I didn't even do the like challenge this morning. In my preview, I don't remember saying it in the last video. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to say the like challenge in my morning video. Sorry. It just flew over my head. But your like challenge, there's 5 numbers from the NASCAR, from my Stuart Haas racing team. First 4 are cup, and then the The last one is for the Xfinity. There's supposed to be 2 in the Xfinity, but the second number is a 00, so I can't use that number. But I'd like to have 5 of each number in likes from each of the Daily Devo playlist and the Turning Point playlist. So I want 5 of each at 4 likes only, 5 of each at 10 likes only, 5 of each at 14 likes only, 5 of each at 41 likes only, and then 5 of each at 98 likes only. Which that turns out to be 10 for each number. 10 videos for each number at those likes only. And then the rest of them can be however many likes you want to be at. And if you come to a video with that one of those numbers, go to another one. Leave it at that number. And then when I figure out I've got 10 of each number, I got 5 of each on the Daily Devo and 5 of each on the Turning Point at that number, then we'll take the blocks off those, and then you can go back and put a like on it if you want to make it bigger. But I need to start getting likes, people, please. I'm getting the views, but I'm not getting any likes. So please help my videos out by liking them. That's all I can ask. But if you'll do that for me, I'd appreciate it. Birthdays, anniversaries, and prayer requests in the comment section below. And how do you have a new beginning? Subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, share the video and channel with your family and friends. Help me reach that birthday goal, April the 18th, of 100 subscribers. If you do that for me, I would greatly appreciate each and every one that helps me get there. And just recently, just before I started the Saturday video recordings, I saw the editor page, or the studio, the editing page, and it said I had 29. So I'm up one more, 29. Let's get it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So, but a new beginning. Monica LaRose writes, Christian consciousness begins in the painful realization that what we had assumed was a truth is in fact a lie. Eugene Peterson wrote in his powerful reflections on Psalm 120. Psalm 120 is the first of the Psalms of Ascent. A-S-C-E-N-T. Psalm 120 to 134. Sung by pilgrims on their way to Jerusalem. And as Peterson explored this in a long obedience in the same direction, these Psalms also offer us a picture of the spiritual journey toward God. Which that journey can only begin with profound awareness of our need for something different. Excuse me. Change my sitting spot. There we go. So as Peterson puts it, a person has to be thoroughly disgusted with the way things are to find the motivation to set out on the Christian way. ... One has to get fed up with the ways of the world before she acquires an appetite for the world of grace. So it's easy to become discouraged by the brokenness and despair we see in the world around us. The pervasive ways our culture often shows callous disregard for the harm being done to others. Psalm 120 laments this honestly. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war, verse 7. But there's healing and freedom in realizing that our pain can also awaken us to a new beginning through our only help, the Savior who can guide us from destructive lies into paths of peace and wholeness. 121 verse 2. So as we enter this new year, may we seek Him and His ways. And in verse 2 of 120 says, Save me, Lord, from lying lips and from deceitful tongues. I didn't see that one in the passage, so how have you become accustomed to destructive ways, and how does the gospel invite you into ways of peace? Let me know in the comments if you so. But remember putting Q1 or Q2 when you're responding to the questions. Ponder those questions by saying this phrase, which should be on the bottom of the screen in the subtitles, closed captioning, whatever you want to call it. And if you don't see it on screen, check the description. But say, loving God, help me yearn for and work for your ways of peace through the power of your Spirit. Amen? So your Bible reading today is Genesis 33, 34, and 35. And in the first part of Matthew chapter 10, verses 1 through 20. So coming up tomorrow in your Glorious Lord's Day Sunday, part 2 of episode 961, we're going to be learning how to go from lament to praise. From Glenn Packiam, derived from Habakkuk chapter 3, 17 through 19. It's unusual with books that I have never seen lessons from. When I do see it, it surprises me. So I'm like, ooh, Habakkuk. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think I've ever had one from that one yet. I don't think. I might have it, but I don't remember it. But but stay tuned for that. I'll get that just a few minutes. But you'll see that tomorrow at after 1:45. That's how my things run. And also, since we ain't got no other videos today, your weekend reading for the turning point is Genesis 44 through 50. The weekend reading for that is 44 through 50. Then we just for this one today we're doing Genesis 33 through 35. But this one we're finishing up Genesis for the weekend. So 44, 45, and half of 46 today. And then read the rest of 46, 47. Wait a minute. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So it's half of 47. Excuse me. You read 3 whole chapters, half of 47 today, and then read the other half of 47, and then 8, 9, and 50. 48, 49, and 50. Tomorrow. Just to split it up. And evenly split. So. But I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe. And all you say and do in 2023, excuse me. Dang it. Don't catch myself. 2023 and beyond. And until tomorrow, peace out, everybody. So long, farewell. Come back tomorrow for 3 more lessons to learn, including part 1 of episode 961 and visible love. 1 John 3:18 is our beginning passage from Henry O. Morris III. That'll be at 8 o'clock. At 1:45, we'll be learning about going from lament to praise from Glenn Packiam, derived from Habakkuk 3:17 through 19 at 1:45. And then tomorrow night at 7 is our part 3 of the January Turning Point Weekend Series, the best from Psalm 23, with paths of righteousness. Beginning with we're going to be working on Psalm 23 verse 3, or part of the righteousness part from verse 3. Recommended reading is John 10, 1 through 6. The turning point is from Robert C. McQuilkin, McQuil or ILKIN. And then, like I said, the weekend reading is Genesis 44 through 50. And to read 3 whole chapters and a half a chapter today, and then read the other half, and then the other 3 tomorrow. So, with that said, God bless everyone. God bless America in 2023. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. But have a great rest of your Jubilant Saturday evening. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for your glorious Lord's Day Sunday. So until tomorrow, me and Baby Yoda, we are out for today. So have a great rest of your night. Goodbye.